At a time when accountability, sincerity and openness in public administration have been pushed into the front burner of national discourse, the regular rendering of account of stewardship every 100 days here in Lagos State will no doubt provide a refreshing twist. It is 1,700 days of Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola's progressive administration, and as a result, it is another opportunity for people to know how their government has fared in recent days. This is particularly against the growing comments on the performance of this administration. In keeping with the mandate of the people, it is instructive to note that the present administration has considerable numbers of projects ongoing. Some of these projects, which cut across different sectors of development, have also been completed and commissioned. With 255 functional primary health clinics, 24 public secondary health facilities and 1 tertiary health facility, a total outpatient attendance of 4.181.461, including total admissions, which stands at 73.645. Provision of health care in Lagos State is quite challenging, and the input of this is not lost on the government. To further strengthen earlier improvements made in terms of infrastructure, Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola commissioned another maternal and child care center, MCC, in Ajeromi, Ifelodun local government. Sited at Ajegunle, a hugely populated area, this ultra-modern facility again underscores the commitment of the present administration to the welfare and well-being of mother and child. This purpose-built structure marks a decisive step by government to address the rate of maternal mortality in the state. In addition to 5 others earlier completed and commissioned, these centers now contribute to considerable reduction in the percentage of deaths per every childbirth, a major provision of the Millennium Development Goals (MDGs).
We bring the good tidings of safe delivery to our mothers and a healthy living to our children in the Ajeromi area of Lagos. Today, we demonstrate to our people not only that your government has the capacity to reduce infant and maternal mortality, but it also has the imagination and the determination to deliver improved health care for children and mothers. Maternal and child health remain critical determinants of global national health. Women of childbearing age and the pediatric group constitute a significant and vulnerable segment of the people of Lagos State. We cannot underplay the crucial role that our mothers play in nurturing and the growth of our children and consequently our nation. To this end, we will continue to strive for their utmost comfort and their healthy well-being. The Ajeromi Maternal and Child Care Center that we officially hand over today is the 4th of its type that our government has opened to the public.
Free but qualitative education up to secondary level is one of the 10 points agenda of Lagos State government. In line with the spirit and letter of this operating document, intervention in education sector has been strategic and proactive, addressing its various challenges, especially the infrastructure to provide conducive learning environment. In addition to fundamental changes that have been brought to bear on this sector, Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola handed over another completed building at Bert Freeman Secondary School, Surulere. The new 21 classroom block with a capacity for 1,050 students also has a hall that can accommodate 450 students, a modern principal's office, a teacher's office, and information communication technology laboratory.
believe also that this school was largely designed by an architect who works for the constructing firm and who is an old boy of this school. And it is this model that we have used in Agidingli, that we use here on our own soil, and that we are using in Ajegule and other parts of Lagos. So therefore it comes to be that with the inspiration of dedicated old boys and the concertation of efforts, government is driven to act in areas of compelling need, such as infrastructure.
Excellency, you took the bull by the horn and you said, okay, I will do something. I also recall that in your office, we had a set of things, and you said, don't worry, something will be done. We are very happy that we can see this today. And I said then that your becoming the governor was not just by chance. It was because God has a purpose. And he needed somebody to do something about the affairs of this school that has been neglected for several years. So, Excellency, God has used you. And you are truly magnanimous, and you are truly an inspiration to all of us and to all the players.
Construction of 15 mini water projects, as promised by the present administration, inch closer to becoming a reality. At Alausa, the handing over of a mini water works here underscores the importance this administration attaches to the provision of this essential need. It should be re-emphasized that each of these projects comes with a pipeline reticulation of 5 kilometers and catchment areas of 300 houses.
Water is essential to life, and once there is water, you can do a lot of things. And this area being the seat of power where all the government workers of Lagos State are housed, this will supply them enough water for office use, and all the neighborhood around this area will be adequately supplied with water. So it's a very, very laudable project to be situated around this area at this point in time.
In fact, we really thank God for waiting this our government do, because this water we don't expect them since, let's say, since 3 years ago. But about last year, as we see the water, in fact, we really appreciate our governments. And before this water come, we fetch a well and some taps, but the water no dey come well. But as this water come, we really like the water. The water they taste well.
With a population density of 4,193 persons per square kilometers, generating about 10,000 metric tons of waste daily, it is a fact that refuse management in a place as Lagos should pose a big challenge. In spite of this, Lagos State has not only been kept clean through ingenious policies that ensure round-the-clock management of this refuse. More attention is being devoted to sustain the success already achieved. Recently, Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola inaugurated 100 additional mobile compactor trucks for private sector participators, PSP, in waste management, delivered through Lagos Waste Management Authority. Value to Sustainable Environment campaign of the present administration. It will positively impact waste management process, tremendously enhance waste disposal capability, and improve turnaround time.
Some of the critical components of the promises were contained in our party's manifesto, which was to aggressively pursue a program of preventive health in order to reduce the number of people who took ill amongst us, and to ensure that those who choose to live, work and play in our center of excellence are healthy, vibrant and productive. We pursued the implementation of that preventive healthcare policy by doing so many things. But one of the strategies that we employed was to manage waste disposal more effectively, to make Lagos cleaner. Because if Lagos is cleaner, Clearly, it will be free.